some details of how mobile apps and web apps have evolved over the past few years. So first of all, looking at apps, the app types. First of all, we had mobile websites, so they popped up around about 2005, 2006. And that was when websites started evolving to mobile orientated interfaces, and now it's a norm of any website development. It needs to be mobile optimized, and over 50% of web searches are now performed on mobile devices. And then we had the rise of native apps. Native apps were built in specific technologies for iOS and Android, and also other operating systems as well. But you tended to have to develop once per platform. So it was quite costly to then develop essentially the same functionality across different frameworks and different languages. Then you had mobile web apps. Mobile web apps were essentially more functional websites that had functionality behind them that you can access through the mobile browser. And then we had the introduction of hybrid apps. So these were technologies that could operate, you build once and then you deploy across different operating systems. And that was quite a big evolution in the app development world, because you then had to, you could reduce costs significantly for getting your mobile app to be developed. Now, native apps sometimes have their benefits as well, but hybrid apps can quite often fulfill many of the functions that native apps can. And then we've also got the adoption of micro apps. So with programs and apps such as WeChat in China, the micro apps, you can actually build apps within the app as well. So that's been quite an evolution over the past few years. Also aligned with that is the user interface evolvement. So you've got, we've evolved from click interaction on devices all the way to gesture interactions. Now we've got a content-aware text. So, for example, geolocation that can alert you with notifications based on where you are. Also, voice technology has been an evolution with the likes of Alexa and Siri. And also you've got artificial intelligence now, which drives a lot of platforms in the back end to deliver better experiences for the users. And as you see, the mobile app market is constantly growing. So in 2020, the App Store revenues are estimated to be £71.1 billion. So it's also a very lucrative market to be in if you're planning on pushing any app to store. Also, Internet of Things, as we mentioned previously, the 5G evolution meant that devices can be more connected with better connectivity than ever before. And also looking at IoT now is widely utilized, and you've also got different types of devices having capabilities to speak to each other, which is a very exciting evolution. And also artificial intelligence has impacted many mobile app development interactions. So you've got, for example, voice search or voice to text. So that's where you might speak into an interface and it translates that into text, which can be read by a database. And off the back of that, you can analyze that data and report that data to an analytics dashboard. You've also got location-based app suggestions. For example, we've implemented them a number of times across applications. So really, artificial intelligence is driving the evolution of many of these functions in the background to provide a better user experience.